Hello everyone, welcome to Quant Masters. I'm Harshita Aliveli. Today we have Yasaswini with us who is from Andhra Pradesh and she got placed in Infosys recently. So she's here to share her experience with us. Let's get started. Let's talk to her and know about the entire Infosys interview process in detail. Hi Yasaswini.
Hi, ma'am.
How are you?
Fine, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
I'm good, Yashaswini. So, firstly, I would like to congratulate you for getting placed in Infosys, Yashaswini. I'm very happy for you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so before starting talking about the interview experience, could you tell more about yourself, Yashaswini?
Okay. I am Yasaswini, currently pursuing BTech final year in the stream of CSE department in Bapatla Women's Engineering College, and I am from Bapatla.
Okay.
I recently got placed in Infosys as system engineer role, and Quant Masters training helped me a lot.
Okay, and what's the package that's offered for you, Yashaswini?
3.6, ma'am.
Okay, super, super. That's really nice, Yashaswini. So you are ready to share your experience with us?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so first tell me, was this an on-campus or an off-campus interview, Yashaswini?
On campus, ma'am.
So this was on campus. Infosys came to your college.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so when did you get to know that Infosys is coming to your college? Or
At December,
At
December we got the details, ma'am, that they are coming to the college.
Okay, so when the first round happened?
In January, first week, first round happened, ma'am. At the last week of January, we got the mails that written tests were shortlisted and they will
No, let's talk about the first round in detail, okay? Which happened in the first week of January 2022. Let's talk about it. So what questions were asked? How many sections were there?
4 sections, ma'am. First round, the quantitative aptitude, next problem solving, and pseudocode, and puzzle making is there, ma'am. 4.
Okay, let's talk about every section in detail then. First section was quantitative aptitude, right?
Quantitative aptitude.
How many questions from this section were asked?
Like 10 to 15 questions are there, ma'am. We have to complete in 35 minutes like that.
You had 35 minutes to answer 10 to 15 questions.
Yes, ma'am.
That means I can imagine the level of difficulty.
Yes, ma'am.
You were able to answer them?
Yes, ma'am. I am able to answer.
All the 10 questions you answered?
All the 10 questions I answered.
That's amazing. Super, super. Do you remember questions from what concepts were asked, Yashaswini?
From profit or loss, they asked one question, ma'am. And ages. Like that. Time, speed, they asked. And clocks based one question is there.
Okay.
Like that, they asked about 10 questions.
Okay. Then tell us about the second section.
Second section is problem solving like that. They asked some of the questions like pseudocodes, code changing from one to another.
This was technical stuff.
Third one, no ma'am. Third one technical, ma'am. Second one like English, all that they mingled and asked.
Okay, so you had logical questions and verbal questions as well.
Verbal question, including logical and verbal, they asked in second section.
How many questions were asked in this section?
15 questions, ma'am. This also 35 minutes.
Okay, so this was also quite difficult then.
Yes, ma'am.
You could answer them?
Yes, ma'am, I could answer.
Nice, nice. Yeah. Then tell us about the third one. You told it was pseudocodes, right?
Pseudocodes, they will give 5 pseudocodes, ma'am. It is also match the following. In that, we have to keep the correct answer within 10 minutes only, ma'am. This is
okay, fine. So how difficult was it and what time was given for this?
Difficulty is medium, ma'am, because we have to practice all the coding related basic things they will ask, ma'am. And up to 10 minutes they will give, ma'am. Only 5 questions, 10 minutes. Each question carries 2 minutes.
Okay. Super. So this was about the third section. And what was the final section?
Final section, puzzle making, ma'am.
Puzzle making. So
puzzle, they will give puzzle, ma'am. Max puzzle. They will give 3 numbers, ma'am. And in last thing, they will give question mark. Related to that, we have to solve the puzzle.
Okay, like could you give us an example to understand better, for us to understand better?
One question they asked is I didn't remember correctly. They asked three
Okay.
numbers, ma'am. Related to that number, by adding or subtracting, we'll
Okay,
get
you have
another
to perform
number.
mathematical operations.
Mathematical operations we
Okay,
have to
so this was
perform.
also how many questions were asked?
Four questions, ma'am.
Okay, so 4 questions also were based on quant only.
Quant only, ma'am.
Okay, so how difficult were these questions?
These questions also they give 20 minutes or 10 minutes like that, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
Total exam pattern 3 hours, ma'am. They
3 hours.
divided. After first completion only, we'll get second one.
Okay, so yeah,
Second
you
one.
can't go to the next section after
Ah,
10 or 20 minutes.
we
You
can't
have
jump
to
from
finish
one
the
section to
entire
another
time.
section. Ah, yes.
Okay, you can't navigate between the questions also, no? You have to answer the
Yes.
question and then go to the
And
next
then we
question.
have to go for another question.
Okay, good, good. Okay, fine. So this happened in the first week of January 2022, and you got to know the results in the end of January.
Last week of January, we got the results that you have
Okay.
shortlisted for interview.
So how many appeared for the first round, and how many of you all got shortlisted? Do you know the rough figure at least?
I think really 50 like that they appeared, ma'am. 34 members we got shortlisted for interview.
Okay. Okay, fine, fine. So the second round was a technical interview?
Yes, ma'am. Technical interview plus HR interview
HR.
they
So
will
this
take.
was the final round.
Final round.
Okay, and when did the second round happen, Yashaswini?
On 12th March, it took me.
12th March. So there was a gap of 1 month after you
Uh,
got to know the results. There was a gap of more than a month.
in February it happened, ma'am, but in March we got results of interview.
Okay, okay. So the second one happened in February.
February second week it happened.
Okay, yeah, fine, fine. I thought the results, you were
Results
talking
are
about the
in
results.
March.
I thought the
I
actual.
confuse it.
Okay, fine, fine. Tell us about the interview.
In interview, they will ask first tell about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
After telling about yourself, he asked some of the technical questions, and he asked me whether you are doing project or you have completed. I still said I'm in project because I'm still studying final year.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Then he asked some of the interview questions like in DBMS. He asked what is how to create a table, like that. He
Okay.
asked some of the questions, and he given one example of table, and he asked the IDs to collect how to get the IDs.
Okay.
He
Mm-hmm.
asked to write a query,
Okay.
and he gave one code, reverse array of a string to write that
Okay.
code.
Mm-hmm.
He
Okay.
given 2 minutes like that, and I written the code.
Okay.
Next, HR questions were what you will do after 5 years. He asked.
Mm-hmm.
What is your father occupation?
Mm-hmm.
And how many members are present? And why do you want to choose Infosys? He asked.
Okay.
Like that HR questions he asked.
Nice, nice, nice. Okay. So these were the questions that were asked in the interview, which
Uh,
happened in the second week of February.
Second week of February.
Okay, fine, fine. And when did you get to know the results? You told it was on March 12th, right?
March third week or second week
So
we got
finally, out
results.
of 50, how many of you all got placed?
24 like that. No?
Okay, so almost 50%
Yes,
students got
ma'am.
placed.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, all of them are from CSE?
Some are from CSA and some are from ECE, ma'am.
EC. Okay, fine, fine. Nice to know, Yashaswini, that you are one among them. And yeah, so would you like to give any tips or suggestions to your friends and juniors, Yashaswini,
Yes,
that which
ma'am.
might help them also get placed?
Yes, ma'am. One thing I want to tell is do the hard work, and we can achieve our goal. And I really thankful to Quant Masters teams and my parents, my friends, and my college management too, who achieve my goals. And thank you to all of them. And I suggest Quant Masters to my juniors definitely because
Thank you so
I
much. Yeah, we are really happy that we could help you, Yashaswini. You are also placed and you are suggesting it to your friends and juniors. That's really very sweet of you, Yashaswini.
thank you.
Okay, and also thanks for being here, Yashaswini, sharing all the information with us. Students who are trying to get placed in Infosys, they will definitely get help from this.
Thank you.
Fine then. Congratulations once again and all the very best for your future.
Thank you, ma'am.